Thogus has been around for 76 years. My grandfather founded the business. When my grandfather passed away, I wanted to come into the business because he was my hero and my idol. And I looked at the business differently. It had been around for quite a long time, but it needed to evolve. So we had since made some acquisitions, started a couple other companies in additive manufacturing, which we actually use in concert with your robotics for end-of-arm tooling, extraction, suction, part placement holding, tendering on conveyor belts, things like that. At Thogus in Avon Lake, we have 36, 37 machines, and then we have another 19 machines down in our Tip City location called Protoplastics. So we have Yushin on almost every single machine.
We have a couple other robots that are on the floor, and the Yushins are by far our favorite.
We had a smaller robotics company we were using. They just were not as advanced. The integration into the machines was not as user-friendly. So the tech rep from that company had to be here all the time. Once we met Yushin and started acquiring your robotics, the relationship with your tech reps when we were first installing, the training was very, very good. The advancement in software and technology to integrate into any new machine.
My experience prior was, with equipment like that is get ready. There's going to be a lot of issues and we need to be prepared for that. And honestly, when we, install a Yushin robot and we're using it in production, we have very little, downtime issues related to the functionality or just reliability of those robots.
Whatever we need, we know we can do it with the Yushins. We don't have to reach out to get special programming and wait for programming to come in. We can do it all ourselves in the house, and that's one of the things we love about them.
It was very easy to use. Your controllers are very easy to use. They're very repeatable. So to train not just your let's say your senior techs or your maintenance people, but also training your process techs on first, second, and third shift was a lot easier to do.
Service department is phenomenal. If I send an email or I do a service call, they're quick to respond, and usually we get it resolved within the first 1 or 2 emails or usually first phone call. Parts department, I would say, is probably one of the quickest parts departments. I get an email back for a quote and availability and the clarity of it. If it's not in stock, if I gotta have a lead time on it, it's usually right up front in the quote.
If it's someone that is they're an OEM or they're in different markets, and especially if they're a MAP member, they want to benchmark Yushin against others, we always invite them in to see it, and I think they bought Yushin every time.
If you're looking for an easy setup product that's reliable, dependable, I would say Yushin's definitely the way to go.
For me, I definitely would recommend it to anybody who cares about having the equipment run when it's supposed to run.